Hello, everyone. Max Armstrong with our second Peak Perspectives report from the Fall Conference of the National Agri-Marketing Association here in Denver. Peak Perspectives because the mountain peaks are just behind those buildings over there. We've picked a great time to be in town. This morning, they started off with breakfast, sponsored by the folks at Ray and Kaiser. Bacon, bacon, more bacon was the theme for breakfast. In fact, there is a lot of meat in these sessions of this fall conference. There's quite a bit of education and information and, yes, inspiration. Bill Benjamin presented sessions here yesterday at this fall conference about managing our emotions, emotional intelligence, he calls it, managing how we feel, how we operate under pressure, and what a difference it can make.
That's exactly right. I mean, everybody faces a lot of pressure. Whether it's commodity prices, whether it's change in their own organizations, whether it's just feeling overwhelmed by the amount of work they have. Everybody feels pressure. And if they can learn to perform more effectively in their pressure moments, that'll be a differentiator for them in their career, competitively.
And also speaking to this group on the first full day of the Fall Conference of the National Agri-Marketing Association was Sara Wyant, who keeps a very close watch of what's going on in Washington as far as agriculture policy is concerned. She talked very much about legislation and, of course, the upcoming elections.
I want all of the agri-marketers to understand that their vote counts, and it's important to educate yourself about how the political process works so that you can be more impactful when you're out talking to others, when you're engaging about the importance of agriculture and agricultural marketing, and to be that person who's going to be a very active grassroots participant, hopefully, in the political process.
I think many of us wonder when we see group activities on television and large rallies, large crowds, we wonder if one can make a difference, if one individual like myself or yourself can have an impact. And you would say?
Absolutely. You know, I hear that sort of, and I'll say it's an excuse because I believe it is, that I just don't know if my voice can make a difference anymore. But it does in so many ways. Then it may be hard to measure. It may be hard to see an impact at first. But if you're not out there talking the talk and walking the walk, who is, Max?
Sara Wyant, her firm is AgriPulse Communications, based in Missouri and in Washington, D.C. At this fall conference, also, they have been honoring some award winners recognized for their excellence by the National Agri-Marketing Association. Receiving the Professional Awards of Excellence, first of all, for Marketing Communications, Christine Hart-Neeland of the Brighton Agency. The Public Relations Award winner, Mary Gordon of GNS Business Communications, and the Sales Award winner, Eloise Seaman of Vance Publishing. Don't forget you can keep track of what's going on here by watching postings on Facebook and Twitter. Hashtag NamaFall15, and photographs are being posted also on Flickr. I'm Max Armstrong in Denver for the National Agri-Marketing Association and This Week in Agribusiness.